Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. We're going to open up some packs at the end of this video. I'm going to show you guys a few things that I've picked up for sale, and might be going to auction. It's not a ton that's going on here. I did have some consignments come in, but I have not got them fully listed yet. So it'll probably be on Monday when the next video comes through. First thing I want to show you guys, I was actually going through to sell this one, and I thought this was pretty cool. People are always talking about swirls and stuff. Well, this Entei actually has 6 swirls. So if you look right here, they're stacked 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can see it right there, 5, 6. So I thought that was really cool. I think the only way you'd get these to be more visible is if like you had this, but it was shifted up just a little bit more, and then that way it'd be there and there. So like maybe on an Ancient Mew, if you tilt it right, it's hard to see the swirls on the Ancient Mew because of the way the text and the color is. But something like those League energies, maybe you could get even more. I think this is where like the hollow pattern like reset over, and I guess the bottom and the top both had a swirl, so that's why they're stacked so close in that spot. I don't know if it's possible to get 8. I wouldn't think so. I would think that that's going to be like your standard deviation, and then you have where the hollow pattern resets over. So that's why we see 4 right there, and this just happened to be aligned, almost perfectly, so that where we could see it on each side. And on top of that, we could also see, the alignment this way. So it was kind of a lot of stuff coming together. I don't know if this would bring a premium or not, but I actually put it in the title. I normally don't do the swirl thing, but because this had 6 swirls, which is crazy, I am sending it to auction, and I put 6 swirls in the title. I think it started, I believe it started last night. I put it on like a weird Friday auction or something dumb, because Friday auctions normally don't do as great. Next up, I got this from, I believe it was PWCC, and it's a Near Mint 7 Nidoking, and man, I tell you, looking at it like this, you might think, oh yeah, that's probably a 7, but this is actually pretty rough for a PSA 7. I was so I don't know if you guys can see it, but there are quite a few scratches. It's hard to pick up on camera sometimes, but just the centering alone would drop this to a 7 nowadays with PSA. Then it had the scratches in there, and then if you look on the back side, let me show you the edge. Like you can see whitening all the way down, like, and then that's like that thick whitening. It even has dirt in the middle of the card. So I was like, wow. I just couldn't believe that this actually pulled a 7, but especially with the 5 cert, I guess people are claiming now, like the 2 certs are the worst, and the 4 certs are they're the best, and then they've actually lowered them back again for the 5 and 6. So who knows? I really don't know at this point. But for the most part, PSA has been the most consistent company for me grading. CGC I don't have enough of a feel for, but I think that's why the majority of people go with PSA. And I've actually had a 7 that's been worse than this. It was a Charizard. I think I may still have it. I don't believe I sold it. It was like really bad. And sometimes stuff is just graded too quickly or misgraded. Because I mean, if you're looking at this straight on and you're trying to push through something quickly, you might mistake this for a 7. Definitely wouldn't go higher, that's for sure, in my opinion. But anyways, I bought it. It was like $300 or so. It's still a first edition holo. So despite the grade 7 being off, it's not like a lot of the value was placed in the fact that, hey, this is a PSA 7. There's a lot of value placed in the fact that it's a first edition holographic card, which is nice. So in a way, the card was bought, the grade was bought as well. But I believe I probably would have given it about a 5, maybe a 6. I don't see any bends. Normally you need a bend if you're going to go below 5 or something really heavy. And overall the aesthetic appeal of the front isn't too bad. Alright, next up, I got another one of these. I was really surprised with the way the guy sent this. He sent it just like loose in a cardboard box. There were a few pieces of like big bubble wrap on 2 sides. One side was flattened out because, I mean, this thing was jostling around pretty bad, but thankfully it didn't rip it. It's got a lot of like cardboard where I need to wipe it off, coming like in an Amazon box or something. But still happy with it. I mean, the corners look good, and seal looks great, so it's going to go on the shelf, and we'll continue to add to that shelf for now. Once it pops up, I can't get them for $350 anymore. I'll probably wait, just see if it goes down more. If it hits the 400 mark, then I might buy again. it's kind of weird trying to buy this product out. I didn't want I did not want this to hit the $500 mark before I could get to 100 of them. But unless Pokemon does some sort of reprint, which doesn't seem likely at this point, I don't see it happen. Especially with the Pokemon Go product coming out fairly soon. I'm hoping I get allocations on that. Ordered a ton. I banked on it quite a bit. But we'll see how my distributor does on the allocations for that. I showed these last time. I think I'm going to auction off some of these. And I showed these a while back. I graded some of these. I've actually auctioned 3 or 4 of these. They've done pretty well in auction. Typically bring in 300 to 400 in that range. Less than 400, better than 300. I think one of them may have went for like 280 or something like that. But I think I'm going to auction off a few more of these. The jumbos are just hard to come by. I've seen a few more trickling through, but I still need the Charizard 247 and several others. I think I'm going to settle for a lot of stuff in my Charizard collection for now, for sub 10 until grading is just more affordable. And if it never happens, then it never happens, you know. It'll be one of those things where people will feel more confident pay those higher prices a few years down the road if we never see prices come back down. But now we're going to jump into opening up these booster packs. So the first one here is for Doug. And he says that his chase cards are Snorlax and Flareon. He already thanked me for pulling him one of those cards. So I hope that means it's sitting inside of this pack. That would be cool. So you've got 2 cards. There's 16 hollows, so we got a 1 in 8 chance. So you got about a 12% chance, 12.5, something like that, % chance of pulling one of those. There we go. We haven't called one lately, right? I think it's been a while. So maybe it'll happen in this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Centering doesn't look too bad. A little top heavy, but nothing crazy. I don't see any white dots sticking out. We do still have Japanese base heavies left. We do have unweighed Jungle Long. I'm trying to think what else. We still got some light packs, and we still have a few of those Neo Discovery. Not too many of them left. I think we're down to the last 14 packs maybe. I did go ahead and lower the price on the website. I've been sending out invoices because I didn't want people to think that the packs were supposed to be $100, but I did lower them from the $250 to the $175, and then probably mid next week I'm going to pull them if they haven't sold. Alright, so we have Nidoran, Mankey, Execute, Jigglypuff, Paris, Cubone, Rhyhorn, Tauros, Rhydon, and Rapidash. Didn't hit any Pikachus or Eevees. Or Butterfree. So can we make up for it with the hollow? Oh, Scyther, that's not bad. You know, you didn't get the Snorlax or the Flareon, but that's a pretty good one. Looks to be in good shape. Like I said, the centering's off a little bit more on the front, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it's got a smaller border bottom and left, but it's not too bad. And man, that's got good print quality. I'm not seeing. Oh, there's a few print lines right there on that right side. They carry through to the left, but not too far. This one seems to have more like a more blue in that swirl in the background instead of just like a straight green. I really like the way that blue is popping out of this one. I don't see any like silvering around the edges. Backside, man, those corners look good. I wish the centering had been just a little bit better. A little bit. I mean, that's a really small white dot down there. But congratulations, Doug. I know you won the Snorlax or Flareon. But if you were making a deck, Scyther, he would be really good from Jungle. And it's almost like it's got like double the ink or something. Man, look how bold that is. But anyways, congrats, Doug. Sorry you didn't get the Snorlax. Sorry you didn't get the Flareon. Those are definitely heavy hitters that people want to get. All right, next up. So these are for Cody. He is a Charizard member, so he got 25 bucks off each of these packs. And he bought 2 heavy Jungle Long as well. Man, I think my neighbors think I'm crazy. Yesterday I was having a fire. I was running the bulldozer and I was on the chainsaw, but like when I do those things, I don't like get all geared up or nothing. Like I don't have on safety glasses. I don't have on gloves. I don't even have on boots. I've got on like my basketball shoes. No, I had on boots. I did have on boots. Yesterday I did, because usually when I chainsaw I try to put on boots because I'm not watching where I'm stepping as much. And then I've got on shorts and no t-shirt. They were just coming out there. I think they thought I was cutting trees on their property because I was getting pretty close. I was making a new dog lot, and I need to level the ground some, get the trees and the briars out of the way. So the briars did get me a few times. That's from a fire. This little one right here, you can't even see. It punctured my. It just like it hit the bone right there. For some reason, that hurt worse than like those long, deep wood briar scratches you get on your legs and stuff. But I will say this: if you're not used to handling a chainsaw, you need to have on pants, and you probably need to have on like those things that go over your legs, almost like chaps, to where if you go one-handed on the chainsaw after you cut something and you accidentally tap your leg. I've done that before. Just putting the chainsaw down, letting it shoot off to the left side. If the chainsaw does hit, it'll stop it. It's like some kind of fabric. That'd be smart to have. Man, no Pikachu or Eevee again. Maybe it'll be in that last pack. But let's see what you get for the holo, Cody. Ooh, oh man, you got the Jolteon. Now that's a pull right there. My favorite for sure. This Jolteon artwork has so many memories for me. And it looks good too. If you focus on the bottom border, you can tell it's shifted up just a little bit. Got a little bit thicker on the bottom, but honestly with how the yellow almost meshes in, I say it's pretty well centered. I'm not seeing any print lines. Jolteon isn't as hard to is that missing part of the holo? Look at that. There's a line on the left side where it's actually non-holo. See that? That's actually really cool, dude. Was it like that on the Scyther? Look at the Scyther. Yeah, it was. Look at that. See that line? Maybe that's why things were looking a little, well, it's not as pronounced on the Scyther. Like you can see it better over here. But you see where you got that extra hollow line, like that silver or goldish looking line on the right side? That's where it's going, the holo's going over the border. That's pretty cool. Maybe all the holos in here like that. Now, if you've been around the channel for a while, you may have seen some of these holo full shift cards that I've had in the past. These, like really small, usually it doesn't bring anything different than just the regular price. But there's some that have like really bad holo shifts, and they can bring a super high premium because they are very, very scarce. All right, next up, maybe these holo full shifts will get worse and worse. Now that would be cool. Because if we got one, we started getting some where it was a significant change, and you could tell right away. Man, air collectors, including myself, we eat that stuff up. Alright, last pack. Jolteon was a very nice pull. It's going to be hard to top that one. Alright, we have Mankey, Paris, Bellsprout, Venonat, Execute, Pokeball, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Nidorino, or Nidorina, and Dodrio. Again, no Pikachu, no Eevee, no Butterfree. And that's kind of unlikely from 3 packs because you have to think, in 1 pack you're going to get, 8 commons or 7 commons? There's 11 cards, 3 uncommons, 1 rare. So yeah, you're getting 7 commons. There's only 16 commons in the set, so you've almost got a 50% chance of hitting a Pikachu or an Eevee. So none of these 3 packs hit either one, so maybe we'll go on a streak here in the next set of openings. Ooh, a Flareon. Man, sorry, Doug, he pulled your Flareon. But you pulled both the Jolteon and the Flareon. Great back-to-back pulls. And yeah, you can see again, it's just missing that little line there. Slight holofoil shift. See where it goes over on the edge, on that border. Very cool. Nice strong colors on all these. Like you can see the full rainbow here. And you've got your oranges and your reds. Little line of yellow, then you go to the greens, and you got the blues, and it fades out to the purples. You even got like pink up there. Really nice artwork. Alright, Cody, congrats on your pulls, man. You did great. guys, thanks for watching and listening to me ramble about chainsaws and being in shorts and random stuff. Hope you guys come back for the next video. Thanks.